on how to use Google Drawings because you'll start drawing diagrams, detailed diagrams in your lab reports to communicate your understanding. So detailed drawings are good for lab reports and scientific studies because, kind of like a graph, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So a graph and a data table tells you numerical data, and then a detailed diagram can tell you all sorts of other kinds of like qualitative data, or also give the reader an understanding of some kind of like phenomenon, especially motion based. So your two main tools you'll be using is your line tool and your shape tool. Since we're dealing with a beaker of water, the cylinder is the most analogous shape. So let's put a beaker down, nice cylinder. And then when you log in, you're going to see a line tool. So just scroll down to scribble. That's what allows you to basically write freehand with your trackpad. What you need to know is scribble tool and line tool. You make the line and then you edit it. So I'm making fire. I change the color and then I can make this line a lot wider. So let's just add a little bit more fire here. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't like to take for some reason, so you have to do it again. Okay, there we go, fire. Now Miss Duncan's going to fill this whole cylinder in with water. Okay, and remember we're going to edit the line after we draw it. Okay, so I've just got my finger selecting and pressing down, turning it into water. It's blue, and I'm just going to kind of fill in really quick. Okay, so this is water. Pretty good. It's not perfect. I'm going fast for video's sake. Next, I want to show basically the gas bubbles that are going to form. Here's where the heat element is on your hot plate that we'll be working with in lab. And the air bubbles, the water vapor bubbles that will form are going to be here. So I'm going to make my first water vapor bubble. Again, it's a blue line. I'm going to change it to white, and I'm going to make it less, like slightly less big. Okay, so it kind of forms like this, just little circles, and they kind of spread like that. Okay, and then this is, my representation of water vapor kind of happening. Okay, let's like fill that out a little bit. Now, a next really important thing is labels. So you can go to arrow, pick an arrow. Let's just pick like this bubble here. Okay, let's put an arrow down, make it nice and big. So if you pull down, it gets wider. You pull lengthwise, it gets longer. So let's pull this arrow and then like kind of drag it to exactly where we want, like there. Use a text box to label water vapor phase changing, to from liquid to gas after the boiling point. Miss Duncan just used a whole bunch of vocab and she's super proud of herself. Look at that. All right, so basically this is a drawing. This is a model. This is a detailed diagram. Detailed, hopefully you'll take a little bit more time. Please, again, make this prettier. I just want to make a quick video. What you'll do then is export, to download. You can do a PNG file, which is an image file, and put this in your lab, or a JPEG. SVG files, just FYI, these are good for anyone doing like logos and any kind of graphic design because you can blow them up and it'll keep its like quality as you zoom in. Other kinds of files won't do that. So let's export as a PNG, open it, and then see how it made the background blank. We can slightly crop this image, and then I suppose, do we want to, this is background stuff. If we wanted to make, kind of quick edits, we could. Otherwise, basically, I'm going to like copy this whole situation and then go over here and you'll paste it into, your lab report. So I updated the template one more time. I have linked it into the most recent boiling point lab. And now our data section includes our tables and our graphs in Google Sheets. And now our beautiful diagram in Google Drawings. So you'll just plunk it here after your table, after your graph, okay? Just plunk it down right there. Hope that helps, y'all.